Mountain. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're giving me that look like, just introduce me, I want to get going. So, that's what we're going to do. It is time now for A Thought to Ponder as we wander with Amanda.
All right. I was all ready to go. I was waiting for it. So
I know.
I was just like, okay. So, I had to take a break for a while of actually posting articles. I actually have gotten back into that. And so, I'm going to read a little excerpt from what I wrote. The beginning. Some days life is too much and Satan has pushed all your buttons and your defenses are down. A lot of moms can sympathize with those days where you feel as though you've been talking to a wall and no one is listening. Your to-do list has only grown as the day goes on, and even though you spent the day cleaning and cooking and loving on your family, when the sun goes down it looks as though you weren't even there. Your efforts can't be seen, and a stranger could come in and say, "Where were you all day?" No one would be the wiser, and that's when listening to that list go on in your head will tear you down. And so a lot of times it's easy to let Satan sneak in there when you have days like that and just keep telling you, that it's useless and you don't need to keep doing what you're doing. But being a parent, not just a mom, is a really big responsibility. And then I went to some friends for prayer, and she actually had some verses for me that are some of my favorites. But in James 1:5, it says, "If you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking, but when you ask him, make sure that your faith is in God alone. Do not waver, for a person with divided loyalty is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind." And that's a really good verse because sometimes you need wisdom. I think every day we need wisdom that's not our own. And God, and it was crazy. We prayed that, and then God brought me a lot of wisdom in how to deal with some of the behaviors I was dealing with my kids, and just different ways to encourage them and teach them and help them be responsible for their own choices of actions. And that was just something that I was struggling with and just felt like I was failing at, and I just let Satan sneak in there and tell me that I wasn't doing my job.
I think I need to take that and pretend like I'm a parent of a radio station. Because that sounds like the job of an engineer that I do.
Well, that can be applied.
You can't even tell that I'm here, and everybody goes, "Did he even do anything this week?"
Yeah.
And then, some days you get chewed out for doing your best.
Yeah.
And that always makes you feel good.
Well, and I think that can apply to more than just, like you were saying. That same phrase can go to many, many people.
I think so.
It was just my mommy moment at that day, but...
Well, what I'm saying is, I think that can apply to a lot of us.
Yeah.
Not just to mommies.
But our Lord's there, and he says if you come to him in faith, he will give you the wisdom. He doesn't say he might or, down the road he will. He says he will, and so we seek him with faith and expect his answer.
Well, next time the bomb goes off on a Monday or whatever day it is, I'm going to have to try and remember to pray for that wisdom.
There you go, James 1:5.
Well, tell me how I can find your blog.
It's hebringsjoy.com.
All right, look it up. Good stuff there. Thank you, Amanda, for bringing that to us this morning. We got the Darrell Williams Trio, the Franz family, and fourfold on the way. Here's Gold.